I've been captivated by this story of a woman named Jolene. Her mother-in-law opposed her marriage from the beginning. Her mother-in-law acknowledged that Jolene was a good person, but she didn't accept her completely because she brought a son into the marriage. Her mother-in-law had so many negative opinions of her. Jolene was doing her very best to do what she ought to do as a daughter-in-law, but she didn't love them because her in-laws didn't accept her. And after many years of living in this way, her father-in-law became ill. Her husband was living in another city working, and she was the only one available to help. So she set aside her work and spent nights at the hospital caring for her father-in-law. And in the end, he was unable to move and just lay in bed. So she would bathe his body, including taking care of his waist. Hi, my name is Dr. Jolene Kinzer, and I'm glad you're here. We are beginning chapter 3 of Changing Normal, Can We Live Differently? It's the heart of the book, and I'm very excited to begin it together today. Now, I've only shared the first half of Jolene's story. I'll get to the rest in a minute. But to understand why her story matters, we need to slow down and think about what we mean by reconciliation. The word is surprisingly slippery. It's used in politics, religion, interpersonal relationships, and community settings. And so it means somewhat different things to different people. Even during my research in China, I noticed people using the word in two very different ways. One is surface level reconciliation. And this is where authority determines the outcome and harmony is restored outwardly, but hearts remain unchanged. Or another way to think of it is family members or coworkers are polite and they may even cooperate, but beneath the surface, trust remains broken, wounds haven't healed, issues haven't been addressed. Thankfully, I also heard people describe heart-level reconciliation stories. And this is where genuine harmony is actually being cultivated. I saw this in action as I listened to the rest of Jolene's story. After she cared for her father-in-law so sacrificially, one day he said to her, "I never expected that you would take care of us like this. After the way we treated you, I am so sorry." Before he passed away, he even became a Christian and was baptized. Well, after Jolene had taken care of all the details of his funeral, her mother-in-law suddenly started relating to her completely differently. She also apologized to Jolene, admitting that she had treated both Jolene and her son so poorly over the years. And she also became a Christian. Jolene told me that the relationship changed from one where they completely ignored her, to them thinking this was tolerable, to them being kind to her on the surface. But then in the end, when others asked them if she was their daughter who was taking care of them, because in their experience, a daughter-in-law would never care like that, they would say, "Yes, she's my girl, my daughter." Wow, Jolene finally felt affirmed. A relationship that was originally stuck at surface level reconciliation experienced restoration at the heart level through sacrificial love. Do you have a relationship like Jolene's that's stuck at surface level reconciliation? Would you consider asking God to prepare your heart to do what you can do to pursue heart level reconciliation instead? And remember, not all relationships will be reconciled this side of heaven because we can't change other people. But we won't know until we try. Let's ask God to do a work in us so we can keep growing as peacemakers. We'll see you next time.